And at the start of this episode of Orlod, basically, Ainz's world, quote unquote, world domination begins. Now, obviously, this has been implied from episode one that the servants have been won in the world domination and everything, and Ainz was kind of surprised by all this stuff happening around, and he was like, "Yo, what? Like, I don't know when I said I wanted a world domination, or I don't recall any events of world domination or anything." Like, Ainz was really confused about what was happening. And this all dates back to episode one of Orlod and all the stuff that was happening back then, in season one basically, and a lot of stuff from season one has been has basically been used in this current season. For example, we're going back to the Endry village. If I'm correct, that's what the name. No, not Endry village. That's the name of the character. I forgot the name of the village. So yeah, basically we're going back to the village that was saved by Ainz a long time ago. That was in season one in the early episodes. So when we go back to that village, we see that everybody is having a good time and everything, and we see the characters that Ayn saved over there, and there's a lot of stuff that has been happening all over in that village, and basically we also see that how these characters have been developing themselves lately by using the bows and arrows and training themselves with the goblins, and that's that was what was happening all throughout the village. And basically when they go into the forest, the what was the forest name again? I forgot, but I think it was called Great Forest, something like that. So yeah, when they go into the forest, they basically see all the stuff that around them, and they basically code basically see another goblin and a wolf. I don't know what the wolf was called, but it was something there. So yeah, and we also see Neff. He has finally made a medicine, a actual medicine which will work, and he wanted to give that to Ainz. Basically, a potion, a small potion, medium potion, regular potion, large potion, maybe any kind of potion. To what I see, this most probably is a large potion and most probably heals most of the injuries that you have. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Now I don't know if that's how they categorize potions in Overlord, because I don't remember that well if it was ever implied in Overlord about potions and everything. But if it is, then well, that's how it'll go. Or else it's just normal potion, and you just heal to unlimited, like have a good chunk of health that potion. Now all that aside, we also see at the end of the episode that this kid goblin, he basically talks about the east giants and the west snakes, demon snakes, basically having an alliance, which is, I don't remember recall any of these characters in Overlord. Now, if you guys remember any of these characters, like any of these clans, then let me know, because I don't remember, and these most probably are the new characters that'll be introduced. I don't remember these characters being in the Overlord. I know the goblins, I know Neff, I know Henry, the blonde chick, and I know these people. They were in season one. I know them, and but this the alliance, the clans they're talking about. I remember that being over a lot. Now that this is done, we let's also talk about how Henry basically somehow knew that the wolf was gonna use the change. Now I don't know this was because she was watching from a distance, or this is some kind of power that she has, or something like that. Like her eyes can keep up with all these what do you say, the creatures, and most probably some kind of level up that she had in the anime. So I don't know, it could most probably because she was watching from a distance, but it could also most probably be because she had some kind of huge level up or something, and that's the reason why she has this power and stuff now, and she can keep up with all these happenings. So yeah, I don't know much about it. So yeah, that's pretty much all about this episode, and nothing much other than that. So yeah, hopefully next episode we could know more about the clans, because I'm pretty sure the clans weren't introduced in Overlord. So yeah, let me know if if the clans were introduced. I may be missing something, and most probably that's the reason why I don't remember the clans. So yeah, let me know if the clans were introduced ever introduced in the season 1 or 2, because season 2 I don't think that they were introduced. Season 1 also I don't think that they were introduced. So yeah, that, and let me know what do you think about this episode of Overlord. Overall, it was a decent episode. I wouldn't say it was like, oh, I'll not blow it up the proportion and say it was, oh, it was out of ordinary or extraordinary or this was best, but it was a decent episode. It was kind of a build up episode like they always have in Overlord, because in Overlord it's almost every time a build up episode, and then when the build up is done, that's when the main quote unquote characters that are basically the defenders of Nazarick and Overlord, basically that is Ainz himself, show up. That's basically it. So yeah, let me know what you think about this episode, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.